Nothing beats a good mystery, especially one that has gone unsolved for a long time. These locations are rife with stories about spaceships, ghosts, disappearances, and seemingly impossible archaeological finds, among other things. Researchers have attempted to decipher their secrets, but have been unable to reach an agreement on the answers. It's no surprise. From the dancing lights of Marfa to the massive stone blocks of the Giza pyramids, some of these stories defy logic. Are some locations haunted by spirits or landing spots for visitors from another world? Here are 10 of the world's most mysterious places. 1. Marfa, Texas, USA. The Marfa lights were first mentioned in history in 1883, when a cowhand working in the area reported seeing dancing lights in the distance. He soon discovered that such lights were frequently seen by local settlers as well. Native Americans were said to have attributed the phenomenon to falling stars. Furthermore, no one can explain why they exist. People continue to report sightings of the Marfa lights in modern times. There's even a viewing area 15 kilometers outside of Marfa for those who are lucky enough to see them. The Air Force, meteorologists, and physicists have all studied them, but no one has come up with an explanation for these mysterious glowing orbs. Some even associate them with spaceships. 2. Roswell, New Mexico, USA. Many people believe that President Harry S. Truman lied about the recovery of an alien spaceship from a crash site in Roswell, New Mexico, as reported in 1947. The military quickly denied reports that a flying saucer had been discovered, claiming that the wreckage was actually the remains of a weather balloon. According to declassified reports, the remains were actually from a military surveillance balloon being developed to spy on the Russian military. 3. Stonehenge in Salisbury, England. A massive circle of stones outside of Salisbury, England. No one knows why it was built or how the heavy stones, some of which are 9 meters tall and weigh 25 tons, were transported there in the first place. Some scientists believe Stonehenge is an ancient burial site dating back 4,000 to 5,000 years, while others believe the fatty residue found on ancient pottery shards at the site suggests Stonehenge was once used as a feast site. The good news is that we might soon find out. Many scientists believe Stonehenge is one of the mysteries that can be solved within the next decade. 4. Lost City of Atlantis. The lost city of Atlantis has captivated humankind's imagination for thousands of years, despite the fact that there is no real proof such a place ever existed. Plato described a continent populated by wealthy people who had developed advanced military and technological capabilities in 360 BC. Despite the fact that Plato's stories about Atlantis were made up, many people believe they were true and have looked for evidence that the continent existed. However, no one has found it so far. 5. Pyramids of Giza. Even in photographs, the pyramids of Giza are breathtaking. They are tombs built around 4,500 years ago as resting places for Egyptian kings. Nobody knows how they were built. The Great Pyramid's blocks weigh 2.5 tons each, and the structure stands 146 meters tall. Furthermore, many of the stones came from a quarry located 804 kilometers away. Scientists and archaeologists have yet to agree or prove conclusively how such heavy stones could have been transported and placed during ancient times. The secrets do not end there. Scientists recently discovered a mysterious chamber in one of the pyramids. 6. Nazca Lines, Peru. The Nazca Lines outside Lima, Peru, are so massive that they are best seen from above. This is surprising given that they were thought to have been created between 100 BC and AD 700, long before any known aircraft. They are a series of up to 48-kilometer-long designs that depict geometric shapes, animals, plants, and lines. They were made by removing 30 to 38 centimeters of the rust-covered pebbles that cover the area's top layer, exposing the lighter-colored soil beneath. The mystery revolves around why they were created and who they expected to see them. Theories have included messages to the gods, space aliens, and ancient astronauts. 7. The Stanley Hotel, Colorado, USA. The Stanley Hotel in Estes Park, Colorado, is one of the most haunted places people have stayed. After staying there, Stephen King was inspired to write his terrifying novel, The Shining. People have reported hearing the laughter of invisible children, flickering lights, spirits on the staircases, and other paranormal activity at the hotel. If you're wondering why the Stanley doesn't look like the hotel in the film, it's because the exteriors for the fictional overlook in The Shining were shot at the Timberline Lodge in Mount Hood, Oregon. 8. The Bermuda Triangle. The Bermuda Triangle, located in the western North Atlantic Ocean between Bermuda, Florida, and Puerto Rico, is one of the world's most haunted bodies of water. When Christopher Columbus sailed through it, he saw a great ball of fire crashing into the water. He also incorrectly recorded mysterious lights in the distance and his compass reading. There were mysterious disappearances in the 20th century, including large Navy ships and airplanes flying above the area, all of which vanished without a trace. Aliens, sea monsters, and time warps were proposed as possible explanations for these tragedies. In recent years, some scientists have proposed that there is likely no single cause for the phenomenon, blaming the disappearances on human error, bad weather, and heavy sea and air traffic. 9. Nikumaroro Island. Amelia Earhart went missing in 1937 while attempting to fly around the world with her navigator, Fred Noonan. The pair radioed that they were out of fuel and then vanished. Although many believe they died in the crash, others believe she was taken prisoner by the Japanese. One of the most plausible theories holds that Earhart and Noonan crashed on Gardner Island, which is now known as Nikumaroro Island. Unidentified bones discovered on the uninhabited island could be evidence. There was an empty jar of Earhart's skin cream there, as well as a piece of plexiglass that could have been part of her plane. The rest of the plane, on the other hand, was never discovered on Nikumaroro Island or anywhere else. 10. Crooked Forest, Poland. For years, a small cluster of just over 400 pine trees has piqued the interest of Atlas obscura types and off-the-beaten-path travelers just south of the unpronounceable city of Szczecin on Poland's extreme eastern haunch, a stone's throw west of the border with Germany. The entire forest appears to be bent nearly 90 degrees at the trunk before straightening out and growing vertically into the Slavic sky. The cause of the unusual woods appearance has been debated, with theories ranging from torrential snowstorms to lumberjack growing techniques.